it. This is the first drop of Nationals. I am recording this for upload later because the policy for Nationals, of course, is that Kyle took the drop, handed it off to Jarrett. Jarrett around behind the net. Wild. We were playing against Sister Mars. Aiden tries to stop at the point before he can get it off. 14 turns it back around. Back into the zone. Aiden's going to pause at the center line. Feeds across to Spencer. Spencer off the boards. Jarrett gets tangled up by 27. Puck shuffled aside by the goalie. Paul picks it up with speed. Houston Wild takes it away from him. Along the boards, Mason across to Spencer. Spencer back to Mason. Long to Jarrett at the point. Turned around. He picked up by Mason in the corner. Skates it out. Finds a long passage for where Jarrett was not waiting and was picked up by the Wild. Turned around. Jarrett was hovering there looking to see if he should and wasn't where. Anyhow, there's Mason up. Snyder tips at it. It'll be offsides. Well, for those of you watching this stream after the fact, aside from Coach, I could not figure out how to use Sports Cam so I could get the scoreboard up there without having the stream live. The app just kind of rejects it. She's like, oh, I can't stream. And I'm not particularly willing to risk getting ejected for streaming when I'm not supposed to be. So, I think that's Joey taking the face off. Shot there by 27. This is a little bit awkward place for me to stand. Let's try this. Joey taking the face off again. Number 8, taking the face off for the Wild. Noah off the boards up to Landon, chips at it. It's going to go up, picked up by Will, crossing to the center where Joey was, but he kind of got leaned on by 13. Down to 95, back out to 8, drives it through the neutral zone, takes a loose shot wide of the net. He picked up about near side corner initially by Noah, then Joey up to Landon. Landon long cross to, I think that was Will. He dumps it and heads to the bench. Cross-ice pass, I'm not sure what it was intended for, but Miles picks it up in our defensive zone, turns around back up the center line. Grace chases it back into our defensive zone. Nice job getting it, keeping them from taking it away. Dumps it behind the Wild net. Shane chips at it, it's made glove down by Jack. Back off the boards into the corner. Picked up by the Wild behind the net. Out to Miles. Miles tries to send the wrister, but the Wild's getting away. Chase it. Shot. This initial shot disrupted there. Scramble, and Will's covered it. That was a dicey play. It was I don't know about the defensive play there. It seemed like Miles and Matt Johnson both playing the player instead of spreading out and one covering the back door. Smith, it was sufficiently covered that he couldn't really pass it. Yeah, they pass it back to their guy at the point number 4, who misses the reception. Paul gets there in front of him, and it goes down. There's going to be a penalty. Defer or delayed. They're calling on Paul. Aiden gets it, and there's the whistle. Paul, definitely, they're calling high sticking on Paul. Paul's colliding with that guy, and definitely felt like there was I think, it looked to me like the kid was holding on to Paul's stick as they went down. And Paul clearly thought that penalty should go the other way. Or differently anyhow. 14 shoots from in close. Will stops with his shoulder. I think that was Aiden, chipped it off the glass. They pick it back up. Shoot it behind the net. It's going to come back out past the guy who wasn't where he was supposed to be. They try to do a nice cross. Will gets a stick in there. chases it all the way back to the backyard. Again, Will gets a stick in there, disrupts it this time. Picked up by Jarrett in center. They'll turn it back around, gets it to 19. Spencer ships at it, keeps him distracted. Spencer eventually gets it away from him. They get a teammate feeds it back to him. Spencer and whoever that one kid was. Another wild player brings it out. Aiden steals it away. Skates it up, looking for something. Gets it past the center line, dumps it. Wild turns it back around, skates it through the neutral zone while we're finishing our line change. Shot off Nolan's pads, and he's sitting there spinning in the paint. That'll be not icing because it's picked up by number 11. Pass out and long. This one might be icing. Nope, they're calling it. Noah, long. That'll be icing. We got 36 seconds left to play. Score still 0-0. 36 seconds left in. 36 seconds left in Paul's penalty. Oh, I see the scores on that side too. Just give a little zoom there. Too much. All right, Grayson, Noah gets in there. Stopped by the 59 at the point. Cross to 11, fires behind the net. Noah slaps it out off it, and pops out. Grayson flicks it. Gets double teamed, gets it into the zone, but can't hold on to it. 13, cross, 45 to 21, through the neutral zone. Shoots wide of the net. Shot there, intercepted by Noah. He's going to flick it out, bouncing. Still picked up by 59. Again bouncing. Kyle picks it up, gets it up to ooh, that was, I guess he was trying to get it to Paul. There's Jarrett, off balance as he's getting held by 59. Kyle chasing 21. 21 spins him out. Tries to pass it out. It's bouncing in the center. Mason picks it back up. Knocked away by 65. Then Paul gets in his way. That was Johnson up to Jarrett. Pops off his stick and he picked up in the backyard, but Paul tried to get there. Pass it out. It's going to chip long. Miles chases it as it rolls all the way down. Nice save there by Mellon as they passed it out to the center. Quick shot, he gloves it. Score still 0-0, 11-16 left to go. The announcer has finally figured out how to use the microphone. Joey Greenland takes a face off. 91 looks it well wide of the net. It's going to bounce back out. Stop along the boards. Through the center. Actually, around behind the net. Spencer stops it as they try to center it. Around. Will ships at it. It's back in front of the paint. Spencer knocks it aside as he's off balance. Picked up by Joey. Gets it out to Landon. Landon skates it. Knocked away, but he picks it back up. Out to Joey, fires, the goalie holds on to it. That was a good play. That was a good play, I like that. Didn't work. I mean, it worked in the sense that they got it down, got it into the paint, but looks like Shane will take the drop for Ashburn. Jack and Dylan on offense, Spencer and Aiden on D. 6 around to 19. It's going to roll past him. Aiden stops it, turns it back around. Jack tries to pick it up. Successfully picks it up, it looks like, under heavy pressure. Shane comes in to help. 2-on-2 scuffle in the corner. Now 2-on-3. I think that was Dylan chips it back out. Spencer stops it at the point. Up to Shane, Shane to Jack. Defense gets it away. Cleared out to the center. Their guy skates it to the neutral zone. Aiden gets a stick in there. I can't see if that was Shane or Dylan who flicked it away. Turned around by number 4 up to through the neutral zone. Spencer tried to glove it out of the air. Mason. It's going to pop out and be picked up by Paul. Paul feeds it up to Jarrett. Jarrett fires. I guess it hit the safety net. I didn't see where the puck went. Took my eyes off it. Slightly awkward setup here. I think I can stand on this bleacher. I'm not sure which one's better. Kyle took the face-off, got it to Paul. Jarrett on the other side. It's going to pop back out. Cross ice, Noah. Up along the boards, right in front of us here. Noah, cross intended for whoever wasn't at the point, which would have been Paul, I think. So Wild doing a sloppy job moving it. Will be icing on the Wild. 9 minutes, 10 seconds left to go. Scores still 0-0.
Tweet your photos and experiences from this week's national championship using the hashtag USAHNationals for a chance to appear in the next issue.
Tincher taking the face off. Around behind the net, looks like Jarrett. Wild bringing out, intercepted by Paul. Kyle feeds it back to him. Wild gets away. 7 skates it through the neutral zone. As soon as he gets up close to Dylan, he dumps it. Around the boards, 95 green. Kyle gets it away. Back. Kyle intercepts it into the neutral zone, right at the center line. Number 4 picks it up, drops back into his own defensive zone. Jarrett challenges. He hands it off to 8, who will send it over Will's head into the safety net. And Will Mellon in net for today's game. At least in part, I'm filming and uploading later because Coach asked me to. Shooting at higher resolution and frame rate than I usually do because I'm not trying to stream it. All right, that was Joey took a face-off hander to Landon. Landon popped it over everybody's head. Joey shoots wide, trips and hits the boards, loses a stick in the process. They'll turn it back around. It's a good opportunity, but I'm not sure what happened there. They did not call interference. They're going to call trip on Miles. Ashburn will have another 2-minute penalty kill. Jarrett, face off. Number 8 shoots, but intercepted by somebody. I'm not even sure who. Will is looking around wildly. Schneider brings it out. Wild in their own defensive zone. Pass it up. Aiden picks it up and will drive it back into the offensive zone. Winds up off the post and is out. The goalie's sitting on it. There's a whistle. It hit Aiden's wrister there. Hit the post, fell down, was just sitting in front of the net. And, I think that's Jarrett taking the face off. Yep. Puck's behind the net. Jarrett picks it back up into the center. And it's in. Schneider. Beautiful play. Assist from Jarrett Ireland. First score of Nationals on a shorty. Miles is still in the box for another minute 30. Nice job. Nice job. Short-handed goal on Will Schneider, assisted by Jared Allen. Time 7 minutes, 42 seconds left in the first period. Grayson Cantrella taking the next drop for Ashburn. Jack Klein chases it into the defensive zone of the Wild. Nice crisp pass to 21, cross ice. Jack checks in, 65, slides it up into the paint where it's knocked aside by Mellon. They get it back up to the paint and Spencer will send it all the way down, stop the clock for icing. Minute 11 left. Miles' penalty. So we're still shorthanded. Bounces out, let's see, whoever that is, back behind the net. Mason tries to clear it. All right, picked up by Jack Klein. He's going to drive it through. Gets up to the blue line, tries to dump it in the backyard, but it hits the safety net, stopping the clock, and bring it back out into the neutral zone.
USA Hockey merchandise delivered right to your front door. Just log on to shop.usahockey.com and choose from a wide variety of officially licensed USA Hockey merchandise.
All right, Grayson took the face off. Jack backhands it back into the offensive zone. Wild, a nice little standard box pass to get it up and through. We picked up, and Noah takes his eye off it, whiffed, it's centered through the paint, all the way across. Grayson hits the kid into the boards, gets it up to Jack. Jack single-handedly through the neutral zone, got the shot off, but defense got a stick on it, so it was a little bit less juice than I think he was hoping to put on it. Tincher with a face-off. Jarrett is his wingman. Noah and Mason on D. Wild comes up with it again. We are still in a nice interception by Kyle. Shot off the goalie's pad is going to come back down close to the point. Noah kicks it back out. Oh, not quite back out because they didn't call that one offsides, which I think was actually correct. Kid got a skate on it. Back. Jarrett, and we're back to full strength. I'm not sure when that happened there. Mason backed up by Kyle at the point. They're going to bring it out to neutral zone, but Noah will pick it up from there, turn it back around. He gets it up to the line, dumps it. Fades back into a defensive position. Stopped by Mason at the point. It's going to bounce out long. I think that's Jarrett, and faded all the way back. Finds the long cross to Noah. Noah brings it in. Shoots, goalie holds on to it. Cantrell taking the face off. Dylan and Shane on offense. Matt and Miles on D. It's going to come back out. 18 charges long pass. There's going to be icing. I was going to say that looked like it could be icing, and it was. Oh, nice glove down by Grayson as they try to clear it. Like lightning fast reflexes to reach out. That was nice. 95. Back checked by Grayson with Aiden in front of him. Aiden turns it around. We picked up by 8. He tries to wrap it. It's going to bounce out, and Will saves it. Little tension there. It hit something on the boards and popped back out. I mean, it looked like it was just going to wrap all the way behind. That was a nice job on Mellon reacting quickly to changing conditions. Joey Greenland taking the face off. I think that's Landon got a stick on it, got it almost up to the line, but it turns around. Spencer long will be picked up by Houston's defense. Jarrett keeping him busy, almost gave Landon a chance to pull it away. This time Joey got it, and last minute unbelievable save by the goalie. Chip back out to Aiden at the point, and he let it just slip over the edge of the line as he took his eye off it there. With the offsides. I almost I guess I can go back and watch it. Like I hope the safety net's a little awkward place here. I couldn't see exactly that save. Camera's a little below my eye level, so maybe it's a better angle. All right, there's a nice Joey up over to Miles, up to Schneider. There's Landon trying to gets it up. They're going to flick it past Schneider out to the center. Picked up. Landon tried to do something, but it's right past it. There's a lot of people skating past the puck here. Joey got a stick on it, I guess, and like chases it all the way back in the corner, picks it back up. Nice moves. Out to Johnson. Johnson pauses the beat, couldn't get a clear shot off, so he sends it around the boards. Out, hits the loose stick. Johnson slides it in again. It's going to pop off into the safety. Goalie stick into the safety net. 3:44 left in the first. Yeah, here we go. Tincher with the face-off. Jarrett Paul on wing. Noah and Mason on defense. Noah picking up from, sends it over to Mason. Mason into the zone. Paul tries to sneak it away. Interception there by Jarrett, but doesn't keep it in the zone. Kyle drives it back in under pressure. Brings it in close. Tries to sneak it past the goalie. Nothing happening. They bring it back out. Noah will chase it. Tries to send it off the boards, but 18's in the way. Tries to dump it back the other direction. Picked up by 65 behind him. Jarrett. Up to Paul. Knocked away. Kyle takes the shot as he picks it up. Jarrett tries to keep it going. They'll pass it back out. 21. Skates it through. Way wide. I mean, like, I think this guy's never shot before. All right. Jack almost loses it. Struggles to get it back. Gets it back. Backhanded pass over to Jarrett. Number 4, single-handedly skates it through, takes a shot. No, Will's got it. He's just holding on to it. Why are you waiting so long on the whistle? I guess maybe he's skating in to see if it was... I mean, look, either Will has it or it's in the net. I don't know. Whatever. Shane taking the face off. Jack and Dylan. Shot there. Hit. I think it hit Shane's leg. Jack feeds it back to Shane. Shane drives it down into the center. Knocked back away into the corner. Jack trying to do some fancy moves there. Keep it going. Off the boards, back to Shane. Picked up by the Wild. They pause a beat. Aiden again. Offsides. Just over the line. Joey takes face off. Will and Landon on wing. Spencer and Aiden on D. Joey across the line. They'll send it back out into the neutral zone. Up to 46. Goes around Spencer. Shoots over Will's head. Back around. Spencer's going to chase it behind the net. Gets up to it, flicks it long. Deemed playable. Landon chases it all the way down. Joey picks it up. It's just on the outside of the net. Into the paint. Landon took a shot. I think it hit the outside of the net. And the defense knocks it away. That was a good opportunity. Didn't quite work. Miles hassling the whole way. That sends it up to the point, and their guy flubs it, giving Will a chance to pick it up. He's looking for who does he want to... That's off, way off. As I think it was the number 46 on the defense for the Wild crashing at the side of the net. Cal takes the face off. Shot off the goalie's pads. Jarrett Kyle trying to do something. Johnson, slap shot, wide, ends up wide. I think it was actually, might have been on net, but it was deflected. Miles turns it back around, keeps the play going. 4, wraps it back around. Back, that was Kyle, back to Jarrett. Jarrett in the corner. Out to Miles. Miles tries to send it, but I think he chipped the top of the puck. 21 skates it through, looking for something. Johnson keeping pressure on the whole way. They get the, somebody got it cross ice to Paul. Back knocked out, 59 at center. Miles again stopped by 59 before it leaves the zone. I think Miles got it away, letting Paul take it. Paul tries to send it to Jarrett. Jarrett's looking the wrong way. 18 brings it, shoots wide of the net, bounces behind. Spencer clears it, it's going to come all the way out. 91 in the neutral zone, gets it over to 21. And that's it, time runs out. Just as it was flying towards Mellon's puck. I think I'll let the camera run here. I could stop it considering that I'm just uploading later. I'll probably stop it when they do the ice cut. And what the hell, I'm just gonna stop it. We'll see y'all when play resumes. All right, I was, apologies there, I missed the first half minute of the second period because I'm an idiot. I did not have my iPhone in camera mode. I thought it would push the button, took a still. All right, nothing really exciting happened. We had a good offensive play, but didn't score. All right, there's Joey and Schneider. 4 around. Joey tries to disrupt it. Single-handedly, it's going to come back out. Number 8 tries to shoot between the legs of Aiden and saved by Mellon. Put a little zoom in there. Face-off's being taken by, I think, Joey still. 7 tries to send it. I think it was Schneider got a stick on it. Cross ice. Noah tries to do something. Through the paint there, he picked up by Mason. Mason skates it up to the line, feeds it up to Landon at the far side of the neutral zone. Turned around, beautiful glove there down by Joey. Quick reflexes. They're going to send it bouncing. It bounces past Noah. Mason chases it all the way down. Oh, hard hit into the boards, and there's a whistle on that one. Ashburn will wind up with power play. I hope Mason's okay, I hope. He's a little slow to get up, not too bad. Shaking his head. Officials are discussing how they want to rule on that one. Bring it all the way down. Coach had something at him. Coach is explaining his position to the officials calmly. I think they're presumably going to give him 2 minutes. Coach thinks it should be more. He's waving, letting go. All right. Looks like Kyle will take the face off. Green comes up with it, knocks it around, gets it past Paul. Aiden will race 19 for it, turns it back around, feeds it back to Paul off the boards. Paul through the neutral zone. Right out into the slot, right as he was heading behind the net. That's a Landon play. Well, it's an Ashburn play now. Nice Jarrett out. Aiden, slap shot, chip the top of the puck. Shane goes down, tripped. And we're going to get a second power play. second penalty as they trip Shane. It'll be 5-on-3. Oh, so they did call it a 2 and 10 because they've got. I didn't notice that. They got 2 players in the box, so 2 and 10 on that hit from behind. So we got. Paul, Aiden, Jarrett, Landon, and Kyle out there. Paul in the center, slides it in, knocked aside by the goalie. Looks like he's holding on to it. Same line for Ashburn. Kyle taking the face off. Green clears it around. I think Landon let Aiden take it. Aiden, slap shot, goalie holds on to it. Sorry, camera angles there. Pay attention to what I'm doing. Slightly different personnel here. We got Joey over to Schneider to Shane. Shane to Mason. Mason looking. Feeds it back to Will. Shoots, ends up behind the net. Spencer. Back out to Joey behind the net. Back to Spencer near side to Mason. Mason looking, wrister. Goalie stops it and drops it. It's going to come back out. Stopped by Shane. Shane fires. Joey backhands it. Ends up wide of the net. Will cross, a little bit bouncing over to Mason. Mason back to Shane. Shane tries to send it, knocked away by 14. Joey back out to Mason. Mason looking, finds Shane. Shane fires, knocked aside by the defense. Spencer fires. Shane couldn't get a stick down. Mason keeps it going. Actually, it'll come out of the neutral zone. Spencer pauses a beat, finds Joey. Their goalie knocks it away. First penalty is going to be over in a few more seconds. 2 players trip both over each other. Mason up to Schneider, pops off his stick. 14. Spencer gets in there to disrupt the shot. Mason turns it around. 91. Out into the center where Landon picks it up. He'll skate it through the neutral zone and around into the slot. Goalie knocks it away. Landon hand off to Jarrett. Will picks it up. They're back to full strength. Successful penalty kill by the Wild. Bounces past Matt Miles as he comes in to help. Out to the neutral zone for 19. Pauses a beat for his teammate gets clear. Sorry for the camera angles here. Offsides. Yeah, Kyle's looking like what? Oh, all right, picking up over here. Miles. Up to Paul. Paul, and puts it in. Nice. Paul Allison, second point on the board for Ashburn. 12 minutes, 23 seconds left in the second period. Time for a coffee break. I didn't really line up any jokes today since I wasn't live streaming. I guess I could still put them in there for people who watch it later. All right, Kyle. That's a Paul across ice up to Jarrett. Defense takes it away from him. Miles keeps the play going. Feeds it up towards the slot. I think Kyle got a stick on it there, but a little scuffle. It's hard to keep track of what's going on. Paul intercepts it while they try to send it out. He'll send it back to Jarrett, just wide of the net. He feeds it up to Will. The goalie falls on it, and that's going to stop the clock. I wonder if these guys are nervous knowing that Ashburn won last year. Or, you know, they just look at this year's rankings. Civic takes the face off. It's going to come back. I think that's Jack keeping it going with Noah trying to. All right, Mason picks it up in the neutral zone, drives it back into the offensive zone. Wild passes it around behind the net. Nice, Mason stops it, but it hits the safety net, stops the clock. Probably because Mason didn't bleach his hair. Shane taking the face off. Picks up his own loose puck, drives it into the zone, but immediately turned around. Shot, easy save, or not decide. I'm not even sure it was really a shot. Attempted shot. Mason tries to flick it out, hits somebody in the shoulder. Jack will pick it up. Drops it back to Dylan. Dylan fires. It's going to wrap all the way around the glass. Mason back into the corner behind the net. Actually be picked up by Dylan again. Dylan out to Aiden at the point. Aiden fires wide of the net. Jack tried to do something, but didn't work. Wild will pass it up. Shoots, and Mellon saves it. Joey taking the face off. Landon and Will on offense. Nice steal there by Landon. Had to stick down at the right time. Joey drives it in. Tries to center it. Bounces past both Landon and Will. Wild turns it around. Spencer's in the way. Aiden behind the net. Up to Will. Will across to Joey. Joey into the zone. Over to Landon. Oh, too far in front of them, I think. They sends it. Landon manages to get back behind the net, back to Joey. Schneider back into behind the net. Aiden doing something, trying to keep it going. Schneider picks it back up. Bottom circle into the front of the net. It was like in the air. Landon knocked it down. Left the puck behind the net though. Wild off the boards up. Spencer stops them, a little messy, but gets it there. Back to Landon, the bottom of the circle, into the paint, knocked away by the goalie. Out to Aiden's point. Cross all the way down. I didn't lost track of the puck there. Spencer chases it all the way down. Up to Aiden. Aiden pops it to Kyle. Kyle pops it out, and it's going to be picked up by number 4. Kyle from behind, steals it from him. Schneider's got a breakaway here. And Jarrett puts it in back door. Nice job. Jarrett, assist from Will on a breakaway. That's the way you do it. I mean, it would have been mighty tempting, I think, for Will to just go for the shot and get the score, but so much better to just feed it to Jarrett. The goalie couldn't shift in time. Timeout called, I think. Presumably by the Wild. They're rethinking their life choices.
Ashburn ball, scored by number 25, William Schneider, assisted by number 22, Jared Ireland.
They just they just announced it backwards. That's all right. It was. They announced that it was Will put it in, assisted by Jarrett, not the other way around, but they. How long are these timeouts? It feels like usually they're like really quick, only a minute. This feels much longer. I don't know, maybe it wasn't. Kyle takes the face off. Ball and Jarrett on wing. Wild does not connect their pass. Turned around by Noah. 91 tries to clear it, but takes too long. Jarrett gets in there, disrupts it. That's the value of the hustle. They're gonna pass it up to 19. He put some hustle there. Through the paint, teammates can't chip it in. It's part of that speed, I guess. Noah around the boards, behind the net to Mason. Cleared out, and 19 picks it up. Cross 14, Kyle's all over him. He trips Kyle, but there's no whistle. Loose puck will be picked up by Mason. Cross ice to Noah. Noah pauses a beat, sends it back to Mason. Mason, up long. It's going to roll all the way down. 91 plays it. Pauses long enough for Grayson to come in, get it away from him, but popped out to 13. Jack chases and knocks it away. Jack's down, but right back up. A little scuffle there. Nobody can find on the puck. It's on the near side. I think it was Shane tried to clear it out. Stopped by 11. Johnson. Off the boards, up and rolling long. 6 picks it up. Matt Johnson back into the corner. Out. Jack fires his bouncing wide of the net. I think it was Grayson fed it to him. Grayson fighting behind the net, knocked to his knees, but keeps on. And eventually they whistle it dead. Goalie has it. It's like literally balanced on the top of his pad. He trapped it there with his glove. Joey, Will, and Landon. Joey with the face-off. Will back over to Landon. Landon from in close. Goalie's out of position. Scrambling, manages to keep it out of the net though. Landon picks himself back up as he tripped. Johnson stops it at the point. Wraps it. Will challenges. Going to come all the way back out to Miles though. Joey backing him up. Schneider. A little 2-on-3. Loose puck comes to, I think, the Will around Johnson. Turns out, pauses a slight second too long, and they'll have a near breakaway here. Shot, Mellon saves it. Rebound shot, and it's in. Scores 3-1. We got 6 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the. Kyle taking the face off. Loose puck. Paul tried to do something, but couldn't get it around the Wild. Aiden wraps it. Stopped by 19 in the corner. Out. Paul steals it. Feeds it back to Jarrett. Jarrett takes his eye off it, gets it back. Shoots over the goalie's head. It bounces past Spencer and picked up by Aiden. off the board. Kyle picks it up and gets around number 4 off the goalie's pads. Spencer to Aiden. Aiden pauses through and past Kyle. That'll be icing. .56 left in the period. Shane took the face off. The fans were celebrating a little early as they saw it puck off the net, but it was off the outside of the net. Dylan knocks it away. And out to the center, a little bit in front of Shane. Shane turns it around, stuck in the goalie's feet. All right, Spencer, under pressure, wraps it. We picked up by 13. Shane chips it out past Dylan. 11 chases it down. Wrap 13 fails to connect. Spencer diving and reaching. Cross ice to no one. Shot to the corner. Come on, you guys had it. Oh, we got this thing clear. Dylan and Jack along the boards, and it comes out. That'll clear it. 11 has to chase it back to the bottom of his own circle. Under a little pressure from Shane, he lofts it long. Joey picks it up, skates it back into the zone. Knocked away, but Landon, I thought Landon was going to go pick it up. Spencer, it's offsides. That's a tough one of these things. I think the offsides is just where we're like hopping in and out of the bench into the defensive zone, or offensive zone at this point, rather. Joey takes a face off and gets it into the zone. Tries to hand off to Landon. Landon's a little off balance. Wild passes it out. Mason's going to turn it around. Picks it up, top of the circle. Across to Noah. Noah up back to Landon in the center. Landon up to Joey at the line. Schneider keeps it going. Feeds it back to, I think that was Landon. Landon off balance as he gets hit. Backhands it into the backyard. They'll pass it out. Mason off the glass. Disrupts the play, but takes a bit for us to turn it around. Landon. Steals it. Fires wide of the net. Schneider out to Mason at the point. Mason slaps it a little wide, hoping for a tip from there from Joey. Doesn't get it. Pass up to 65. Didn't have a teammate to help him with the back door. Noah gets it away. 21. This time, shot. Mellon holds on to it. Kyle with face off. Miles and Matt on D. Paul and Jarrett on offense. 46 shoots wide of the net, hits the glass. Going to come back around to Jarrett. Jarrett shuffles it backhand. I think intended for Paul, but Kyle picks up a loose puck, fires too high. Stopped by Matt. Back into the corner to Jarrett. Intercepted though. I think that was Kyle. Paul chips it out to Kyle. Kyle tries to send it to Jarrett, disrupted by the defense, but Jarrett picked it back up. Missed the connection. Miles at full reach. It's going to be offsides there on Wild. It scores 3-1. We got 2 minutes 41 seconds left. Number 7 hits the brakes behind the net. Jack close in on the other side. They'll pop it back out and chase it. 8. Grayson back checking in. Aiden in front. Swept aside by Mellon. They try to bring it the other side. I think that's Shane. Cross to Grayson. Grayson off the glass twice. He picked up by Shane behind the net. Turns it around. Aiden tries to do something. They're going to get past him though. Gould looking, takes a shot. Mellon holds on to it. See Spencer looking around for that back, whether there was somebody at the back door, which there was plenty of help coming in. So it's I mean, he ended up making the right call. I'm not sure it ended up working out, I should say. I'm not sure he made the right call. All right, it's Wild fumbling with it, getting it into our defensive zone. Mason up the boards to Joey. Joey through, off balance, shoots, wide of the net. It's going to bounce back out as they clear it. Mason back to Noah, back to Mason. Tries to get it up to Joey. It's going to pop off the Wild stick, gloved down by Landon in the zone. Joey, cross. Will couldn't get a stick it on it in time to chip it in. It was a nice opportunity. 4 up to 59. Will knocks it away, but 4 will take it back up into the zone. Takes a quick shot there around Mason, but Will stops it. Kyle takes the face off. Paul up along the line. Picks it back up. Tries to get it over to Kyle, but I don't know, the actual shot was a little bit weak, but it was a good idea. Kyle tries to get it back to Paul. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's Will this time. Nah, Jarrett. I got to remember who's out there. Paul tries to glove it down. It's going to land out of the zone. Spencer sends it back up to Jarrett at the line. Jarrett can't get the puck to go along with him. .27 for the Wild, picks it up. Skates it all the way down. It's going to hit the safety net, I think. Coach is screaming at somebody. I'm not sure who. All right, Kyle took the face off. Aiden flicked it along. Iced by Tincher. I'm sorry, not Tincher. That was Schneider. I guess he was thinking that there was gonna. I said Schneider. It must have been Jarrett. I'm sorry. Schneider's not out there, so either that or it was Kyle. My brain obviously thought there was a 25 on the jersey. All right, there's Paul. And time runs out. That's the end of the second period. And I think we're doing an ice cut. So I'm going to stop it here and we'll pick it back up. All right, this is the start of the third period. Kyle took the face off. Nice clean ice. Paul over to Aiden. Aiden tries to clear it, gets intercepted at the line. Off the outside of the net, I think that's Paul icing it, not icing around, but shooting there. Spencer chips at it. Jarrett across the center. Paul chases it. Loses it, but Kyle picks it up, takes a shot, goalie holds on to it. And put a little zoom in there for us. Joey took a drop. Wild came up with it. Joey chased him all the way around, but Ford just caged out in front of him. Gets tied up by the, gets around the Ashburn defense, gets a shot off. Will holds on to it. Dude's fast on fast ice. Joey taking the drop. Let's see, Landon picks it up in the corner, backhands it along. It'll be picked up by number 4 in the neutral zone. Up to 95, he flicks it in, but Joey tries to get it across to Noah. I think, I'm not sure who got a stick on it. They're 4 stealing away before they can get it to Landon. And they dump it in, it's going to be offsides. Joey will take the face off again. Landon and Will, Noah and Mason. Wild sends it in. Noah pauses a beat too long. Eventually gets it clear, but had to scramble. Got it up to Landon. Landon backtracks by 65, loses it. Turned around by 18, across to 21. Shoot, Mellon saves it but drops it, and then I don't know. I think it was Mason got it across to Joey. I lost track of the puck there for a second. Joey, under pressure, decides to take this shot around. Stopped by Noah at the point, dumps it back to Joey. It's going to pop off his stick towards the slot. Landon can't get anything going. Out. Mason slaps back in the corner. Wild try to clear it. Landon got in the way, but they still get it out. 65 drives across the line. Tries to get around Noah. Noah pokes it away from him, but and eventually comes back for it before he can get oriented. Mason chases it behind the net. Accelerates. Straight up to the line and fires off the goalie's locker, I think. It bounces pretty high, comes back down. Dylan tries to engage, but the defense sweeps to the side. Shane keeps him from getting an easy clear. 4, again, drives it through. Tries to take a shot. It's bouncing. Will tries to cover it as he's watching it over the top of his pads. Just couldn't get his glove down on it, or maybe he didn't try that hard. High stick. And there's the whistle. he knew he got stick to. He was just staring at it. I think it's funny when that happens. It's like, do I draw the whistle? Score still 3-1 with 14 minutes 20 seconds left in the third period. Kyle Tincher with the face-offs. Jared Ireland and Paul. Wild gets it up. Spencer tries to clear it. They got a stick on it though. 8 picks it back up. Shot. Mellon covers it, and the kid's falling over him. Mellon's got it though. Kyle takes the face off. Spencer chips it along the boards. Jarrett couldn't get to it before the player at the point. All right, along the boards. 8 pursued by Aiden. Off the slot, but came all the way to Jarrett. Jarrett under pressure, hands it back to Paul. Paul takes it into the zone. Gets it around one guy. Follow up there by Kyle. Jarrett back to Paul. A lot of opportunities. Good pressure, but no points on the board. Aiden trying hard to clear it. Glove down by Jarrett as he gets shoved from behind. Is that legal? I guess. These guys are playing rough. Spencer, number 8, tangling. Suddenly it got chippy. Maybe it's been chippy. I didn't notice. All right. Knocks out of play. by number 4. Joey will take the face-off. Landon will. Joey picks it back up, gets it over Will. Will under pressure, keeps it in the zone, managed to get it back to Joey. Joey to Landon. Landon back to the slot. Will couldn't get there in time. Turns it around behind the net. Wild picks it up. Out. Joey got a stick on it. Kept it going. Get back to Landon in the corner. Landon under pressure loses it along the boards. Number 4 sends it long. I think that's Mason. Quick turn intended for Schneider. Knocked away by the back check in defense. Tried to get it, bounced past Landon. So he's reaching for it. Finds Mason. Mason fires wide of the net. 21 tries to clear it. Landon gets in there, gets it back behind the net. Nobody's there. It looks like Joey will get there first. Drives it up close to the goalie circle. Lose it. Oh, nice. Joey gets it away, drives it back in, takes the shot. This time the goalie's going to hold on to it. Good shift. It'd be better if they put a point on the board. Still good shift. Grayson, Shane, and Jack. Backed up by Miles and Matt. Along the board, it's going to come out. Miles. Cross off the boards to Matt. Matt, under pressure, feeds it back to Miles. Miles pauses long enough to draw somebody in. Gets it up to Grayson. Grayson almost loses it. Spins it back behind the net. Jack, under pressure, hits the brakes. Keeps that guy working. Keeps his feet. Mostly, Shane pokes at it. Around. Wild cross ice tries as they try to clear it. Off of Grayson's skate. Shane, I don't know, I just give him the benefit of the doubt and say he got it to Johnson. I think he actually just kind of got a stick on it. Johnson happened to be there. But I don't know. Maybe it was offsides. Spencer, long intended for Ireland. 13, turns around, Kyle intercepts, fires. Goalie smacks it out of the air. Nice crisp shot by Kyle. All right, that was Kyle took the drop, Will over to Spencer, Spencer into the slot, back to Kyle. Could get shot off. Behind the net, past Jarrett. 13, Kyle comes in, hammers the kid before he can do anything with it. Paul and I think Jarrett come in to help. It's going to bounce out into the neutral zone. Ashburn shifts the defense, 95. Gets it around and got a shot. Aiden shot off, but easy save by Will. Wrong spot and focus there. Kyle taking the face off. Jarrett up to Paul. Paul through the neutral zone. Shoots over the goalie's head. Bounces back out. 21 pursued, but Jarrett steals it away. Turns it back around, fires. This time into the goalie's glove, I think. Just snatched it. It looked like it was a little bit wide anyway, but nice, also crisp. Of course, it's more effective those rapid shots if they're on. That one might have been. I couldn't tell from this angle, to be honest. Only it was the goal that caught it. Joey taking the face off. Landon and Schneider. Schneider's going to pick it up in the neutral zone there. Tries to hammer it along the boards. Gets it back into the offensive zone. See if Joey can steal it away. Off the glass. Landon's head hit the board pretty hard. Pursued by Schneider. I think that was Aiden backhands it into the offsides. Shane takes a drop. Jack and Dylan on wing. Noah and Mason on defense. Wild comes up with it, but retreat in their own defensive zone. Shane over to Noah. Noah cross to Mason. Mason pauses a beat, flicks it back to Noah. Noah draws somebody in. Up to Shane. Shane tips it down. Jack picks it up the line. And there's, I think, maybe offsides on Dylan. He was stretching his leg back to the line. I took my eye off him, so I'm not positive. I think that's what happened there. Dylan got a little bit too far out front. Shane taking the face off again. 4 around Jack. 14 wraps it. 19 hits the brakes. Really picked up by Noah. Gets it around somebody. Up to Jack. Jack skates it through the neutral zone. Gets double teamed. Has to pick his own puck back up with some speed. They try to clear it. Shane gets a stick on it. Glove down by Jack. Tries to get it over. Shane gets around the one guy. Picks it back up. Oh, just packed Jack's stick. 19. There's it picked off by Noah as they sent it in. But then picked off by 14 again. Can't get past Noah. But the puck does. Mason takes it behind the net. Up, intended for Dylan, whose reach is long but not that long. Or he just wanted to stop the clock so he could do a line change. I don't know. I'm not sure what was going through his brain. Probably thought Dylan could reach it. Dylan's got a long reach. We just didn't know exactly where Dylan was. All right, off the drop, it's going to pop really long. Everett chases it all the way down. Johnson stops at the point, turns it around, gets it out. Paul trying to get oriented, but can't. Before they'll get it, Johnson turns it back around. 59. Cross ice. Teammate dumps it. Miles, with some speed, tries to wrap it around the glass. I think that's Kyle up to Jarrett. Jarrett off balance, tries to get it to Paul. It's going to come back around. Miles in the neutral zone. Flicks it in, it's going to be offsides. Jarrett and Paul, I think, both not quite clear. Oh, they're going to shot for the center. All right, Joey took the drop. Landon stole it away after they got it up to the edge of our defensive zone. Spencer across to Aiden, up intended for Joey, but it pops past him to Landon. Landon back to Joey. That was a nice move by Landon and Joey. Didn't work. All right, wrap around the boards to 13. Pete takes too long to get oriented. Well, I guess he got it out clear. It's offsides, off of Schneider's skate. All right, that's Mason. Fires it up through the neutral zone, but doesn't connect with anybody. Mason wraps it, gets it, Jack chips at it. Picked up by the defense for the Wild. They'll send it too long. Noah maybe takes a beat too long to clear it. They end up getting it away. 19 shoots wide of the net. Noah off the glass. Oh, it hit some weird projection on the glass. How does that always happen? That should have gone clear the way he hit it. All right, we got some slashing on the Wild, I think. Is that a Wild or no? I'm trying to look where the guys. think it's on them. Yeah. Oh, both. They both go to the bench. So 5 on 5. .6:44 left in third period. Kyle takes the face off. I think it was Spencer, wrapped it behind the net. Got Paul, tries to chip at it. Behind the net again. Spencer hustles. Maybe not quite enough. Kyle comes in to help. Shot, and I lost track of that one. I think Will got a glove on it or something. Jarrett up close. Where's the puck? 21. Cross. Aiden got it away. Clears it. It was picked up by number 4. Up to his teammate. They're using one of our plays. The announcer speaking through extremely distorted speakers. Spencer across to Aiden, back to Spencer. Wraps it. It's going to come all the way out. Picked up by Jarrett. Jarrett loses an edge. Trips over the center line. And by the time he picked him back up, puck's already been turned around. 65. And the whistle, I think, for offsides. Assuming offsides. Since it was right as he crossed the line. Joey with face off against number 8. Landon to Will. Will comes up with it, feeds it back to Mason. Mason back up off the tip of Joey's stick. Landon tries to reach, can't quite get there. They'll pass it back out. 8 gets up to the center line, tries to flick it, and I think offsides again. He tried to send it. I think it got turned around right at the line, by which point his teammate had already crossed over by the time he finally got it. Landon. Joey took the drop, but immediately came to Landon. Nice pass up to Joey. Joey over to Landon. Oh, Landon. It was like kind of bouncing. Got it back into the slot. Schneider out to Johnson. Johnson. Schneider. Tried to get it into the slot again. Gets shoved out of the way as he gets triple teamed. Let's see around. Joey pokes it away. Schneider tries to send it. I think he hit the back of the official's leg. Joey. I'm sorry, that's Mason. I thought I saw the 7 on the jersey. Mason. In close off the outside of the net. Takes it back up out to Landon. Landon looking for a hole. Shoots. Not sure who actually tipped it in. Landon took a shot. It didn't go in. And I think maybe Joey got the second. I mean, it almost looked to me like that was an own goal. I had to go back and see the replay on that one. It looked like their guy tried to clear it and hit it the wrong way. But I'm not sure that was, at the distance I'm looking, sometimes the eyes play tricks on you. Kyle taking the face off. So Ashburn's up, the time of the goal was 4:31 left in the period, roughly. We're up 4-1. Team doing some fancy moves, gets it up and rejected, hits safety man, stopped the clock, 4:15 left to go. Let's see, can I see who's doing the face-off? I assume that's Kyle. All right, 6 tries to do something. Jarrett got in the way. It's wrapped around. I think that was Aiden, chips it long. Aiden picks it up as it comes along the boards. Hits the brakes, has to go back and retreat. I don't know if he just realized he had teammates down in the zone or what was going on there. All right, back to Aiden. Aiden lofted, bouncing. Goalie will cover it just as Jarrett gets there. All right, that was Shane taking the face off. Dylan along the boards tries to send it. Shane backs him up, gets it over to Jack, near side corner. Jack fires. It's going to come all the way down, bouncing. Mason manages to stop it. Feeds it back to Shane along the boards. Dylan gets there behind the net, under pressure, struggling, getting double teamed. Shane coming in to help. Gets it back to Dylan. Their player lost a stick, and there's going to be a whistle on that one. High stick called, I think, on Dylan. Yeah. Dylan heads to the box. We've got 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to go. Up 4-1. Ashburn will have a 2-minute penalty kill. Gould into the paint, off of his pads. Number 8 tries for a rebound shot. 14 along the boards. Jack challenges. Spencer's going to get there. Off the boards, up, stopped by 4 at the point. Shane gets it away from him and long. Let's see what he does. Off the post and hits the safety net. Oh no, it doesn't hit the safety net because they didn't blow the whistle. That was a nice opportunity for a breakaway for Shane. Their guy trips over Shane's, either Shane's stick or Jack's stick. I think it's Shane. We'll see who goes to the box. I think it was Shane. They're going to call tripping on him, which is going to give us a 5-on-3 penalty kill. But I mean, I guess that shit happens. Pardon my. All right, shot. Mellon holds on to it. I mean, the kid tripped over Shane's stick. Shane wasn't trying to trip him. He was hustling for all he was worth to get to the puck. Paul takes the drop. Sneaks through, but he can't get to the puck as he's being played by 19. 11, shot. Mellon saves it. Wild has not pulled their goalie. Seems like this would be maybe a time to do it. Paul kicks it out. Their defense, cross ice. Behind the net. Looking out, 21. Shoots back weirdly behind the net with not much juice. Paul got a stick on it briefly. It's going to be out. Cross 21. Takes his eye off Mellon's pads. Aiden flicks it, glove down at the line. Spencer wraps it. This time it's going to go bouncing all the way down, rolling, icing. And there's a penalty on number 4. I missed it. Coach is arguing it should be start from the center. They're doing personnel changes here for the Wild. So we're 4-on-3 for a bit. I think that's Jarrett. Took the drop, flicks it down long. 59. around Jarrett to 14. He sweeps at it. It's going to go behind the net. Mellon goes out to play it. Has to scramble to get back in. Jarrett picks it up as they pass it out. Bounces pretty long. That's Mason. Chases it all the way down. I don't know if 11 knew that Mason was right behind him. Picked up Jarrett, crossed to Noah. Noah lofted long. And we're back to 4-on-4. Spencer. Oh, tries to send it, and then they put a point in. Spencer failed to clear it, and their guy just I think it was 14 or something for the Wild, maybe it was 11. Just got in the way when Spencer tried to clear it, and then that left him in position to flick it in. So it'll be 4-2. With 1:04 left to go. Schneider took the face off. I think that was Aiden up to Will to Landon. Landon hits some breaks, moves, fires off the back, over the goalie's the top crossbar. 27. Aiden thwacks at it, tries to clear it. Will be picked up by Spencer as it comes brought back around by the Wild. Off the boards, up to Landon, out to Will. Will hits the gas, we're back to 5-on-4. Shot, I think that was landed too high, or is it scuffle here? Jarrett brings it into the center. From his knees, gets it to Landon. Oh my gosh, Will, and it's in. It's in. I think that was Jarrett to Will, over to Landon, rejected, back to Jarrett, or back to Will, one of them put it in, and we're 5-2. Goalie was just trying so hard. And that'll, I think, put us at, see if that clears off their penalty. I think ours ran out. Maybe, yeah, we're 5-on-5. They didn't take it off the board, but we're back to 5-on-5. Oh no, maybe we're not. Oh yeah, we are. Johnson chips at it. I think it was Shane or maybe Grayson got it out to the center. They're going to dump it in. Shane touches it as time runs out, and we're going to finish it 5-2. Winning our first game in 2022 USA Hockey National Championships, U16AA Division 2A. All right, that's the end of this broadcast. Oh, we'll film the handshake line. Nice playing. Again, Ashburn ends this one 5-2. Nice goaltending by Will Mellon. I've forgotten who all the points were scored by because I don't write them down. Paul got one, I know. That last one, I'm not even sure who it was. I lost track. Between it was Will or Jarrett, I think. And that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed. We will. I'll upload this. By the time you see it, it'll have been uploaded. So I'll be doing, I think, uploads for the rest of this weekend. All right, take it easy, and I hope you got some value out of this.